Welcome to the venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Western Michigan Broncos and the Toledo Rockets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And the Broncos ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Toledo's offense to go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Man, he was razor sharp last time out. Completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards. Complete to start this drive. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Gives it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. With that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row, or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Guys, let's chat about Toledo. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Broncos offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first.
Snags it, and he's open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Rockets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Hands it off. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Rockets with the 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Short pass. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Rockets. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. To the air, it's Elliott. Rush right in his face. Just got rid of that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Marshall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hughes. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hands it off. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
He's got the back in the middle. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Toledo. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's Hughes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. And off from the shotgun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hughes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long right here. Dropping back, it's Elliott. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here he goes. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Floats it out in space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo. Churns into the pile. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And he avoids the sack.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Making the adjustment. Second down, going to throw it. Right down the middle. The sure hands, it's Bond. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working that left side now. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Powers inside. Ripping through the defense. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
Tells to run, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Rockets! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Quick give. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with Iowa taking on the #1 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Hoosiers on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now over to your game inside the Glass Bowl. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Glass Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. These injuries could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on those?
Checking in with the Western Michigan head coach at halftime. They have got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. I can see he has taken a lot of hits early in this contest. Bumps, bruises, continually talking to the athletic training staff. They must do a better job protecting him at the offensive line. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Handoff again. Still on his feet at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Looking downfield, it's Elliott. Right side, it's Marshall. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on fourth down.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Turning it on! He now has 79 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Changing the routes with his receivers. Drops back on first down. Still looking to his right. Got his man on the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this is why defensively, man, you want to keep your guy in the pocket. Like, once he starts to scramble, all the rules change, and now everybody's got to kind of adjust, and the running back just works towards the sidelines. As he starts to roll to the right, he creates a little bit of space, and they just dump it off. It's a nice job by the QB buying some time.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Rockets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Toledo! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Elliott. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Long way to go on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Firing deep. Caught at the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Pulls it again on the option. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Broncos. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Trying to establish the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Robinson will throw. Caught in the backfield. It's long. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Out wide right, it's long. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of this drive. Under pressure, and down he goes.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Look out! Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Needs it here on fourth down. Lets it fly. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Robinson looking to pass. Turns it upfield. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Rockets will have it 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit. 2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Danzy. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Robinson will throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, Rockets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Here comes the heat. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass, it's Elliott. Rushes on. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And the Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game off offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. I just can't imagine any excuse for taking that penalty. A delay of game, at least it's still 1st and goal. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Toledo. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to...
And he lays out and snags it down the left side. How about the tight end showing the athleticism and diving to make that grab?
It's so nice as a quarterback, Reese, to have a tight end who's athletic and can make the play when it's not a perfect throw.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Broncos come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. This This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.